Bonjour, this is Learn French with Frida. Bienvenue. Today we will be learning about different hobbies in French. Do you have a hobby? What is a hobby? A hobby is an activity you like doing whenever you have some free time. It's an activity you do to pass time. Do you have a hobby? For some, it's reading a book. For others, it's singing. How about you? What is your hobby? Write it on the comments section below so that now as we learn about them in French, you will get to know their names in French. Let me give you 3 seconds to type in your hobby very quickly in the comments section below. I hope you have finished doing that. In our lesson today, we are going to learn about the names of different hobbies in French, and then we will learn how to use them in sentences. Like as you describe your hobby, how can you say that in French? I like doing this, or I actually do this whenever I am free. How do you say that in French? So we will also learn how to construct sentences to describe our different hobbies in French. Bienvenue. Hobbies in French are called les loisirs. Répétez après moi. Les loisirs. They also have another name. Les passe-temps. Les passe-temps. Those are hobbies. They have 2 names in French, les loisirs and les passe-temps. We will start by naming a few hobbies in French. The first one for today is listening to music. Listening to music is écouter de la musique. Écouter de la musique. The second one is watching TV. Watching TV in French is regarder la télévision. Regarder la télévision. And télévision can also be called la télé. So, regarder la télé. The next hobby is singing. Chanter. Chanter. I hope you're repeating after me so that you get the correct pronunciation of those hobbies. Dancing is our next one. Danser. Danser. The next one is to draw or drawing. Dessiner. Dessiner. Then we have swimming. Swimming is nager. Nager. Cooking. Cooking is cuisiner. Cuisiner. Then we have gardening. Gardening is jardiner. Jardiner. And at this point, we are going to look at another hobby, jouer. Jouer is to play. So to play what? If it's a musical instrument, we say jouer de. Jouer de. For example, la guitare, it will be jouer de la guitare because guitar is feminine. Jouer de la guitare. The other hobbies we use with jouer are sports and games. These ones we say jouer à. Jouer à. If, for example, it's football and football is masculine, we will say jouer au football. Jouer au football. You can also say jouer au foot. Jouer au foot. How about playing basketball? It will be jouer au basket. Jouer au basket. How about to play video games? I know there are people whose hobby is to play video games. It will be jouer aux jeux vidéo. Jouer aux jeux vidéo, because jeux vidéo is plural, so we use O that has an X at the end. Aux jeux vidéo. Jouer aux jeux vidéo. Apart from jouer, we also have hobbies that we use with the verb faire. Faire, for example, riding a bike. Are there people here who like riding a bike as a hobby? Yes, so you'll say faire du vélo. Faire du vélo. The next one is to ski or skiing. You'll say faire du ski. Faire du ski. And the last one on this category, we have many others, but I'm just getting a few from each category. Sports. Even before you specify, if you like sports generally or sports are your hobby, it will be faire des sports. Faire des sports. And then if someone asks you, lesquels sports, you can say jouer au foot, jouer au basket, jouer au tennis, all that. You can specify which sport you like. On this next section, we are going to form sentences to describe our hobbies in French. Even before we do that, have you noticed that these hobbies actually are verbs? They are activities. What you do. Écouter de la musique, écouter is a verb. Jouer de la guitare, jouer is a verb. Faire du vélo. Faire is a verb. So as you form sentences, you use that verb, you conjugate it into the person you're talking about, and then you continue your sentence. For example, I read. I read will be je lis. Je lis. From the verb to read, lire. I read is je lis. How about I cook? I cook will be je cuisine. Je cuisine. How about I sing? I sing will be je chante. Je chante. From the verb chanter, to sing. How about I swim? I swim will be je nage. Je nage. From the verb nager. How about I play piano? I play piano. That will be je joue du piano. Je joue du piano. Joue from the verb jouer. How about I listen to music? I listen to music will be j'écoute de la musique. J'écoute de la musique. How about I watch TV? I watch TV will be je regarde la télévision. Je regarde la télévision. How about I ride a bike? I ride a bike will be je fais du vélo. Je fais du vélo. Fais from the verb faire. Faire du vélo. Je fais du vélo. And the last one for this category is I play video games. I play video games will be je joue aux jeux vidéo. Je joue aux jeux vidéo. I play video games. Joue from the verb jouer, to play. Did you understand that part? On the next category, we are going to learn how to describe our hobbies using the verb to like. To like is aimer. So if I want to say, I like cooking, I like cooking, that will be j'aime cuisiner. J'aime cuisiner. So you conjugate the first verb aimer and then cuisiner remains as it is. You don't say j'aime cuisiner. You conjugate the verb aimer and then you leave out the cuisiner. J'aime cuisiner. How about I like playing football? I like playing football. J'aime jouer au foot. J'aime jouer au foot. The third sentence, I like to ski. I like to ski. That will be j'aime faire du ski. J'aime faire du ski. Let's have a negative sentence. I don't like singing. I don't like singing will be je n'aime pas chanter. Je n'aime pas chanter. Because for the negative sentence, we introduce no, verb, pas. And in this case, the first verb is aimer. So aimer will be between no and pas. And then the hobby will come last. Je n'aime pas chanter. Je n'aime pas chanter. Another example of a negative sentence, I don't like gardening. I don't like gardening. That will be je n'aime pas jardiner. Je n'aime pas jardiner. Let's look at the last example of a negative sentence. I don't like playing guitar. I don't like playing guitar. That will be je n'aime pas jouer de la guitare. Je n'aime pas jouer de la guitare. The other verb that you can use when describing our hobbies is préférer. I prefer. Are there hobbies that you prefer? For example, if you want to say, I prefer dancing, you'll say, je préfère danser. Je préfère danser. Again, you conjugate the first verb préférer so that it becomes je préfère and then danser remains as it is. Je préfère danser. Another example, I prefer drawing. Je préfère dessiner. Je préfère dessiner. How about a hobby that you don't prefer? For example, I don't prefer playing basketball. That will be je ne préfère pas jouer au basket. Je ne préfère pas jouer au basket. Again, we introduced no and pas, and the first verb is between the two. And then the last verb comes last. Je ne préfère pas jouer au basket. Another negative sentence, I don't prefer sports. Or I don't even prefer doing sports. That will be je ne préfère pas faire des sports. Je ne préfère pas faire des sports. This is mostly for the people who like reading a lot. They don't like sports. Is it? In the last section, we are going to form sentences using other people. The first two sections, we have been using je, I, when you're talking about your own hobbies. How about someone else? Let's take an example. Jolie likes singing, for example. Jolie likes singing. That sentence in French will be Jolie aime chanter. Jolie aime chanter. Another example. He doesn't like cooking. That will be il n'aime pas cuisiner. Il n'aime pas cuisiner. The other example, my father prefers watching TV. My father prefers watching TV. That will be mon père préfère regarder la télévision. The next example, my brother Molly likes playing video games. My brother Molly likes playing video games. That will be mon frère Molly aime jouer aux jeux vidéo. Mon frère Molly aime jouer aux jeux vidéo. Let's have an example of a negative sentence. My aunt doesn't like drawing. My aunt doesn't like drawing. That will be ma tante n'aime pas dessiner. Ma tante n'aime pas dessiner. And our last example, do you like riding a bike? It's a question. Do you like riding a bike? That will be aimes-tu faire du vélo? Aimes-tu faire du vélo? If it's yes, I like riding a bike, it will be oui, j'aime faire du vélo. Oui, j'aime faire du vélo. If you don't like, how will you answer? Non, je n'aime pas faire du vélo. Non, je n'aime pas faire du vélo. Did you understand our lesson today? I hope you did. Did you have any difficulty understanding any of those sentences? If yes, please let me know on the comment section below and I'll be able to help you out and to have more sentences in order for you to understand. Before I give you today's homework, let me do a recap of what we've been learning about. We've been learning about les loisirs, also called les passe-temps. These are hobbies. What are hobbies? Activities that you like doing whenever you have some free time. Examples, écouter de la musique, regarder la télévision, chanter, nager, danser, cuisiner, dessiner, jardiner, faire du ski, faire du vélo, jouer aux jeux vidéo, jouer au basket, jouer de la guitare, jouer du piano, and many, many others. We have learned about them and what they are in English and in French. We have also practiced with sentences in order to know how to describe our hobbies in French sentences. If you have missed that part, you can rewind this video so you can get to understand more and more. At this point, let me give you some homework, some sentences that you're going to translate offline in your own free time and send to my email later on after you're done so that I can mark for you. Our first sentence is, I like drawing. I like drawing. How do you say that in French? Our second sentence, I don't like gardening. I don't like gardening. How do you say that in French? Our third sentence, I prefer playing football. I prefer playing football. How do you say that in French? Our fourth sentence, I don't prefer sports. I don't prefer sports. How do you say that in French? And our fifth sentence is, I play guitar. I play guitar. How do you say that in French? Those are the 5 sentences I'm giving you as homework. Translate them to French. Take a good picture and send to my email, frenchwithfrida@gmail.com, so I can mark for you. If you have experienced any difficulty, also let me know. My email address is on the screen. You can see it there, copy it down and send to me any feedback. I will be so glad to receive it. Thank you for joining me today as I was teaching you about Les Loisirs. I hope you have understood the lesson today. This is Learn French with Frida. Please subscribe if you have not yet done so. Like this video and share it widely with your network so that other people can also learn some French. Au revoir for now. See you in the next video.